Hello everyone, my name is Ben Anderson. I'm a ranger here at the Maggie Walker National Historic Site in Richmond, Virginia. First things first, I hope you're having a wonderful holiday. But I also wanted to bring to your attention another important occasion we're celebrating today, and that is the 200th birthday of Clara Barton, founder of the American Red Cross. Now, you might be thinking, why is someone from Maggie Walker going out of their way to bring this to my attention? But the answer is simple. While we can't prove that Barton and Walker ever met, we know that both women dedicated their lives to serving others, and Walker even helped carry Barton's humanitarian legacy forward when she helped found the black branch of Richmond's American Red Cross chapter back in 1917, a branch that was one of the first of its kind in the nation. So, join me for the next few minutes as we explore the history of that branch and how during a dark time it helped others see brighter days ahead. I'm standing here in front of Maggie Walker's home on the 100 block of East Lee Street, where back between 1917 and 1918 we would have been literally surrounded by the presence and activities of the black branch of Richmond's American Red Cross chapter. When the branch was formed on June 8th of 1917, Maggie Walker was made chairman of the publicity committee, but the branch's overall chairman was none other than her neighbor and pastor, the Reverend W.T. Johnson. Soon after the branch was formed, workrooms were established at what was then Armstrong High School, just one block to our west, where members made medical supplies for black troops. But additional supplies, including knitted sweaters and medical kits, were also being produced out of the home of the branch's hospital supplies chairman, just one block to our east. And later on, when the branch takes on the task of informing black servicemen where to go in the city for rest and recreation, they'll direct them to such nearby spots as the Spartans Association and the home of the branch's recreation committee chairman, each just one block north and south of us along 2nd Street. When not directing black servicemen where to go and making supplies for them, the black branch of Richmond's American Red Cross chapter kept plenty busy putting on successful fundraising and membership campaigns. But the single biggest event that they pulled off was an elaborate send-off for black troops that occurred on the night of October 26, 1917. Kicking things off that night was an enormous parade estimated to be 3 miles in length that featured not only black troops, but also representatives from every black organization in the city, including Maggie Walker's Independent Order of St. Luke. After weaving through the city streets, the parade ended up at Richmond City Auditorium, where an estimated crowd of 5,000 had gathered to hear stirring, patriotic speeches from folks like Richmond's mayor, George Ainsley, Maggie Walker, and others, before the entire event culminated in a sumptuous banquet at Johnson's Hall here in Jackson Ward, just a few blocks away. Reporting on the event the next day, the Richmond Times-Dispatch, the city's leading white newspaper, stated that this was undoubtedly the largest and most patriotic demonstration ever put on by black Richmonders. Throughout its short existence, the black branch of Richmond's American Red Cross always existed as an auxiliary to the city's all-white chapter, which also oversaw their activities. And while this form of racial segregation likely led to tension between the two groups, the public reporting about their working relationship remained positive. And this was perhaps nowhere better demonstrated than in a letter written by the chapter's former chairman, Henry Anderson, in the late 1917, which was published in both the Richmond Times-Dispatch and the city's leading black newspaper, the Richmond Planet. Anderson had recently been named the head of the American Medical Mission in Romania and was about to leave Richmond to begin his work there when he was handed a beautiful American Red Cross flag donated by members of the black branch and to be used as the mission's insignia abroad, and possibly seen in a historic photograph showing an American Red Cross flag flying outside of an opposing stone structure that was used as the American Medical Mission in Romania's headquarters. Anderson was so deeply moved by the gesture, he wrote the following. I believe this Red Cross movement affords a great opportunity for the development of American citizenship among all of our people, for a closer and more cordial union and purpose, for a better understanding and a greater spirit of helpfulness. So as we continue to experience the effects of racism and a very persistent pandemic, my hope is that we too can recapture that same spirit of understanding and helpfulness to build that healthy and harmonious future we all deserve. While we're at it, make sure to visit our friends at the Clara Barton National Historic Site up in Maryland. And of course, we hope to also see you here at the Maggie Walker National Historic Site real soon. Thanks for watching. Take care of each other out there. And once again, happy holidays.